I seriously have to discuss this god-forsaken shit show known as Friday Night Smackdown? And even worse, for one of the most creative freaking debacles in professional wrestling history, if not the most creative debacle in wrestling history. This show, week after week, continues to one-up itself, becoming the worst television show in all of professional wrestling, to say the least. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show with your Friday night absolute suckdown, or Friday night absolute drizzling shits down. April 3rd, 2026 review on this podcast. I'm Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show, obviously. Oh my god, I really don't want to discuss this show. And I have like 6 days to contemplate this bullshit. See, like, normally viewers like me, like you go live after a show is done on YouTube and stuff like that, or hell, even the next day. I'm waiting at least the Thursday of April 9th of 2026. I have like 6 days to contemplate this fucking bullshit. And this show is just not even helping it either. With Pat fucking McAfee being revealed as the freaking guy Randy Orton was talking to. Oh, joy, we're going to discuss that today. Now, before we just say, follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Lucas E. Allen 1018. Watch today's podcast on YouTube. Hit the like button to today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn on the bell for your post notifications up on this very YouTube channel. And always, feel free to leave a comment in my episode of your Friday Night Absolute Suckdown, April 3rd, 2026 review. Today is Thursday, April 9th, obviously, as I just mentioned. Watch on Spotify, do the same thing, leave me a comment, and also a 5-star rating would be very nice, as well, to say the least. Should I get started, man? Should I get started? This show makes me sick to my stomach. This show fucking sucks. We're discussing now. But obviously the big thing happening, if you want to call it big at all. It's not even big if you think about it. It's big in hindsight, but in reality this shit sucks beyond suck can be. After the usual shots of superstars backstage in a recap video showing what happened last week with Cody Rhodes, the reigning defending undisputed WWE champion, and Stephanie McMahon, we went live to arena for Randy Orton's entrance. He spent a long time letting his music play as he paced in the ring. His hometown crowd still wanted to cheer for him, despite being a heel, and he couldn't help but smile when they started chanting his name. Good old freaking crowds, obviously. It goes to show you how terrible WWE booking is. I know he was in St. Louis, but still. He pointed out his family in the front row and said that he is doing all of this for them, and what came across was more of a babyface promo than anything else. So it made me freaking chuckle and laughter. He tried to add some heel lines, but all it did was make the crowd cheer even louder. Good old freaking fans in 2026. I mean, you can't even blame him, honestly. You really can't even blame him. You really can't even blame him. How can you boo Randy Orton, honestly? As expected, Rhodes came out and got into a fight with him. In a surprising turn, Pat fucking McAfee. Yeah. Showed up and kicked Rhodes in the nuts. Obviously, took a low blow and a kick, obviously a punt kick to his gut. Before helping Orton continue the assault, he gave a heel promo, while Orton continued to keep Rhodes ground with a steel chair. Now, I'm getting my grade in a minute. Probably to end my thoughts on this. But just off the top of my head, to think we won a punt kick, that's the first thing I want to discuss is a punt kick. Randy Orton's punt kick. He usually does this as a heel. We wanted to see that. But not by an NFL freaking punter in the midsection of Cody Rhodes. Who wanted to see that? What a way to utilize the punt kick. We're probably still see it at WrestleMania. But what good it does when already Pat McAfee low blowed and put Rhodes in the punt kick to his nuts? How fucking ridiculous, dude. What a way to make that look so prestigious there, WWE. But that's just a little side spiel about this. This reveal, there's talks of Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy Orton's father. Or even The Rock. I would have took The Rock over this shit, people. I would have took The Rock over this. Nobody on God's sacred earth never wanted, they expected this. Or A, B, not want this at all. How can you, as a TKO executive, Ari Emanuel, and Triple H, don't blame him here too, could say for a straight face that this is a good decision? How? And people are saying, oh, Pat McAfee's the next Sylvester Stallone, maybe? Oh, God, bro. Who the fuck cares? The next megastar in Hollywood. Like, Pat McAfee's gonna do fucking movies in Hollywood. He ain't gonna do shit in Hollywood. He's got his podcast on ESPN. And doing stuff with WWE now, obviously. So how is he going to have time to record fucking movies? How? So how is that being in comparison? Ari Emanuel, for that comment, looked like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna say it. Nobody else has the balls to say it. He's a fucking idiot. Same thing for Triple H, too. They're both stupid. As Randy Orton say, stupid, stupid, stupid. And they're stupid. You can't stake me on a bright eyes. They're two creative, brilliant men. They're really not. They are really not. Triple H and Ari Emanuel are fucking idiots. They don't have the balls to say I do. This company has just sold their soul for a mighty freaking dollar and sold their soul to fucking celebrities. This is what this company has come to, people. Why are you not going to understand it? This company sucks. And I said this on major different videos this week. Bunch of just happened live. This company is as washed as a Boston Celtics version of Shaquille O'Neal. You know, that the context means he's basically washed. Like washed. Like Shaq was in the Boston Celtics. As shell he once was. This is the company that's basically a shell of it once was, people. Why are you going to understand it? You can't blame Vince McMahon. Much as I love to blame Vince McMahon. This is the type of bullshit he'll do. But you can't really blame him. You gotta blame Triple H and Ari Emanuel. Yeah, I'm blaming both of them. I'm not blaming one or the other. I'm not blaming Ari Emanuel. I'm not praising Triple H. I'm not shitting on Triple H to praise Ari Emanuel. None of the guys deserve praise. They're both stupid idiots when it comes to creative and professional wrestling. His company is fucking dead, bro. It's dead. They can make as much money as they want. And granted, the ticket sales are going downhill. Just even CM Punk on Monday Night Raw this week. It'll tell you right there. And nobody's going to pay five freaking whatever much they're selling for their freaking tickets for its WrestleMania. And by the way, not even sold out yet. And gee, I wonder why. Maybe you have too much fucking celebrities on this goddamn show. And a terrible build-up to WrestleMania. I wonder why. I wonder why. This company is fucking lost the plot big time. Here I thought Vince McMahon was gone and gone can be from WWE. And granted, the first 2 years was fine under Triple H. Until the TKO bullshit. I'm not blaming just TKO. Triple H is there to blame there too. But this company is fucking dead. The creatively are fucking dead. How can you praise this fucking shit? How? How can you praise this? What is there to praise here? And by the way, it's great. A big freaking F. This is one of the first reveals in professional wrestling history. Probably the most terrible reveal in professional wrestling history. If not, it's up there. This is freaking bullshit. Even Cody Rhodes announced it was bullshit after the match with the tag team title match. Even he knows it's bullshit. It was more part of LimitsCenter yesterday. This company is fucking washed. It's washed. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Both promoters, Tony Khan and Triple H, you can give Ari Emanuel in this and TKO, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. When are you going to understand that, people? They don't know what the flying fuck they're doing. And it is sad. It is sad. It is freaking mega, mega sad. And then WWE, and probably hope we report this tomorrow, LimitsCenter. But the TNA bullshit, remember that shit? To talk about that shit, right? With the Carlos Silva and stuff getting blocked, having MJF wrestle Nick Nemeth. Don't tell me just a TNA thing. It ain't a TNA thing, people. You know damn well WWE is saying, fuck that, no thank you. And saying, don't do that TNA. And obviously, you're going to pick TNA over WWE over AEW. As they freaking are just as bad as WWE is. That's just a fact. It's just a fact. You can't say it's wrong or not. This company has an ego a size of a freaking major big fat circle. That's how freaking ego this company has. And it is freaking sad. It is fucking sad, people. And this segment was fucking awful. The reveal was one of the worst, probably the worst professional wrestling reveal of all time. This company needs a freaking reality check like now. You think this shit is good to distribute on the USA Network and WWE television? Ari Emanuel has got to be fucking removed. But Lily, probably not. This company is fucking sad, and it's sad what they come to. It is sad what they've come to, people. It is sad. It is sad. I might do a separate video about this too, honestly. I might even do that. Maybe I will. But then again, it's only Thursday. We're at SmackDown. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do it tomorrow before SmackDown. I don't know. But this company is fucking... It's done. It's done creatively. This company is done creatively. Not as a business. They're fine as business for now. Once that runs out, they're going to come back down creative, and it's probably not going to be... Look of a difference. This company is done creatively. A big fat fucking F. I was getting better from there, though, maybe a little bit. That's the worst thing by far in the show. It doesn't mean it's the worst. This is the only bad thing. Their highest grade is tied for a C+, people. That's how bad this show has come to. Moving on to Rhea Ripley, though. It defeats Mia Yim, and after the match, Yim, Jade Cargill, the reigning defending WWE Women's Champion, and Beefhead continue to beat down Ripley until Io Sky made the save for Ripley. I'm not a big fat C. I am in no mood, people. You have generous grays. I don't care, dude. I'm not in no fucking mood. It was a match between Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley anyways. Who cares to see that on fucking SmackDown? I love Mia Yim. Like Rhea Ripley. This Jade Cargill feel is fucking the dumpster fire, obviously. One of the worst build-ups in WrestleMania history. I'm saying to be a worst match in WrestleMania history. I'm just saying from a build-up standpoint. That just sums up WWE in 2026 for you. And WrestleMania 42 as a whole. And then you get Io Sky getting involved with the Rhea Ripley storyline. Was Io going to make WrestleMania? There's talks about her and Asuka going one-on-one. But at this rate, what are we going to do with Io? What are we going to do? Is it Io, Asuka, and Kairi in a triple threat match? That's what I want. Well, WWE has the balls to give us that? Probably not. No championship on the line. The guy knows that does right. This company is freaking bizarre. If you leave Io Sky, look at this, people. The champions last year going into WrestleMania 41 was the WWE Women's World Champion was Io Sky, and the Women's Champion from SmackDown was Tiffany Stratton. Are any of those two right on the show, ladies and gentlemen? The answer is absolutely not. This company is freaking bizarre. Not having both champions from WrestleMania 41 going in and walking out as champions. Not even make the fucking card. This company is fucking fucked, dude. The one thing of Tiffany Stratton beyond me. We all love Io. I love both women, obviously. But this company doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with either one of them. And Io had the best match last year in that card. Night 1 or night 2. With Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. But Rhea makes the card, and obviously Bianca is injured still. He wish her the best. Happy birthday to her, by the way. You know, my Io can't even make the fucking card. If not, it should be added last second. What the fuck are we doing, people? And Tiffany Stratton, when I think the match with Charlotte Flair last year, we want. She went as to be WWE Women's Champion. Meanwhile, the following year, she can't even make it to the freaking United States Championship picture from that championship we involved in WrestleMania at all. This kind of include fucking Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee, right? And Lil Yachty. My God, man, this company, dude. Unbelievably fucking garbage. Big Fat C, you think I should care? You all be out of your freaking mind. We're on a more Big Fat C, Sami Zayn. He's just completely, utterly booked terribly. To think him and Trick Williams rolling the United States Championship, or better yet, make that triple threat match out in Carmelo Hayes is beyond me. I mean, that's just not going to happen. I'll discuss later in the show, obviously. But Sami Zayn, the reigning defending, I guess, WWE Men's United States Champion, was talking to Nick Aldis backstage before he was scheduled promo of a Trick Williams music hit. They came to the ring. Little Yachty, oh joy, I can't wait to discuss Little Yachty, people, yeah. By his side, they proceeded to give a speech about how Williams will win the United States Championship at Mania from Sami Zayn. Williams called for some pyro, but it led to Zayn coming out to the ring instead. Zayn told Williams that he is over his head because he is about to step into the ring with one of the best. Sure, Sammy, like you've won a world championship. Right, you won an NXT championship. Wait, one of the best? Really? Is that really wise to say there, Sammy? Meanwhile, he hasn't held one single world championship minus the NXT championship. Really? Is that really wise to say? Great, he's a great professional wrestler, don't get me wrong. But is he one of the best in that company? He's a great wrestler, give him that, obviously, but still. I'd like to see him get a world championship eventually, but the time is right. Ain't this year. And you have to win the United States Championship again here, but still. Zayn ended the segment by clotheslining, Carmelo Hayes. I'm going for my notes here. Carmelo Hayes showed up and he is upset with how things went last week. He and Zayn went back and forth for what happened until Melo talked him into a rematch for tonight. Zayn ended up in the segment clothesline Williams over the top rope. A big fat fucking C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 segments and slash matches in the show. If you got anything above a big fat fucking C. Doesn't get better for the next match, obviously, either. This show is fucking awful, dude. It wasn't just the opening segment, which was the icing on the cake to the show. But it ain't just that. It ain't just that, people. This company, in general, doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with this television show. And it's fucking sad. This show is fucking terrible. And then we'll discuss the main event, obviously, with Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes for the Men's United States Championship, which really got me pissed off. Not at Sami Zayn at all, but pissed off as a Carmelo Hayes fan. This man can't even make fucking WrestleMania, but Jelly Roll and basically Pat McAfee can. You know, we can't have Tiffany Stratton, Io Sky, now even Carmelo Hayes. This company is fucking sad, bro. And their excuses continues getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You understand that, people. Carmelo, I just mentioned all that shit. This big fat C segment, this segment sucked, honestly. Who cares, honestly? Moving on to more C's. Aleister Black defeats Matt Cardona. What a way to make Matt Cardona like in a bigger losing streak here. Randy Orton last week, and now Aleister Black this week. Another big fat C. What are we doing here, people? What are we seriously doing? Who cares? Shall we move on? It's a more bullshit probably in a minute. And then it's probably the time for the best grand of the show. Oh my god, do you seriously care to talk about this? Matt Cardona, he was the king of the indies, now came back to WWE as first as Zack Ryder, and last time it's now tournament, John Cena's tournament. And then finally, a couple months after, he came back as Matt Cardona. But then again, what are we doing? I don't think he's even won one match. I mean, maybe won 1 or 2 matches. Reality loses more matches than he did previously, making Zack Ryder all over again, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not a big fat C. No, it's a tie for the best grade in the show. I mean, it's a good grade at all. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeat Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. Another business, obviously, a C+. Time for the best grade on this show, believe it or not, people. That's how sad this company is. They had to go to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. And this is tied for your best grade on your show. In fact, I might make this the best grade in the whole show, period, honestly. That's how bad I was pissed off in the main event. Oh my god. It just put me a C+. And it is the best thing in the freaking show. It is. Not that that's a great grade. A C+ is not a great grade, people. Let's just be real. But at least it's like a solid, at least okay women's match that made sort of sense here, honestly. I don't think it made sense at all either. Like the Lyra Valkyria taking another L, obviously, but still. Whatever. At least get an okay women's match on this show. And this is the best thing on your show, though, is beyond me, dude. This is how terrible this company really is, bro. This is how terrible this company is. In 2026. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Here, another freaking bike outside my apartment. What else is new, people? And on the R-Truth and Damian Priest. Oh my god, people. The reigning defend, I guess, the WWE Men's Tag Team Champions, or just WWE Tag Team Champions. Defeat The Miz and Kit Wilson to retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. This, my friends, is an overall grade of a D fucking plus. Oh my god, what do we do you care? And then we get Danhausen involved. This occurs in the referee accident. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing? You see, this is kind of funny, but once this is a funny thing, we have at least a good show around it, then fine. I'll want to play devil's advocate. But you produce a fucking shit show going before all this happened. Ultimately, get a comical segment like this. But you produce it to be some fucking shit show. Before that. How am I supposed to enjoy the comedy show when this whole show is nothing about negative freaking comedy? Oh my god, man. What is this fucking show, man? Day-to-day basis. The operations in WWE and TKO. This company fucking sucks, man. Who the fuck cares? Are we really supposed to freaking care about this? So I know I am. I ain't. I know I ain't. D+, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to your main event. Sami Zayn, reigning defense to WWE Men's United States Champion, defeats Carmelo Hayes in the main event to retain the WWE United States Champion. Said Men's United States Championship. A big fat C. Thanks to one reason and one thing only, people, is that Carmelo Hayes lost again. Is not even on close to WrestleMania. He lost clean. So how is that you justice him to make it a WrestleMania? How? How is that going to make this to be WrestleMania? How is it going to make it to WrestleMania when he is not even doing anything with the United States Championship? This company sucks, people. This company has lost its freaking plot. The booking of Carmelo Hayes the last 2 weeks or so is fucking terrible. Carmelo Hayes should absolutely freaking 1000% should be on WrestleMania this year. But will he? Probably not. Because this company is fucking got to make room for Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee. Who knows? Maybe a little Yachi involved with that. Oh yes, I forgot the other celebrity. I Show Speed can make it on WrestleMania, but not Carmelo Hayes, Tiffany Stratton, or Io Sky. This company is fucking god awful. How can I forget? I Show Speed to be on WrestleMania. How can I forget? You can't have Io Sky, Tiffany Stratton, or Carmelo Hayes on this show? This company is common. I mean, what about more? How about more people, ladies and gentlemen, on this card? Asuka! who's crashed. It would be better for her not making a WrestleMania. She's going to lose again, but still. But she ain't going to be on WrestleMania either. What is wrong with this fucking company, people? What is wrong with this company? Oh, man. The booking of Carmella is unacceptable. Unacceptable, people. How can you look at this booking and he claims this is such good booking, pal? Such good shit, pal! Vince McMahon voice there. And you're another fucking bike outside my part. What else is new? I don't even care at this rate, people. I really don't fucking care. I'm in no mood. I'm in no mood. This show is complete and utterly fucking terrible. Utterly fucking garbage is this show. It's garbage. Might as well throw this thing in the fucking trash can beyond belief, people. A big fat seat on your show is okay, does a good match, but an absolutely terrible, terrible outcome. You can't have Carmella Hayes on wrestling. You can't have Ice Show Speed, Lil Yachty, Pat McAfee, and most importantly, Jolly on this show. Oh, joy! Oh my god, man, this show fucking sucks. A big fat seat on your show. I mean, a good match, but terrible freaking booking for Carmelo Hayes, in all honesty. As the overall show grade for Friday night, absolute dog shit suckdown for April 3rd, 2026 review. And get this, ladies and gentlemen, same grade as last week's Smackdown. C-. Time for the worst grade of all time. Give any show minus the same thing graded last week for SmackDown for March 26th of 2026. What in God green earth are we doing in WWE TKO? This company is fucking sad. This company needs some help, but we'll get really care to get it. Probably not in 2026. This company sucks. Going into WrestleMania 42. This is unacceptable grades for your shows. At minimum, you should be getting used to the lowest grade on these shows for WrestleMania season are B's. This is not even close. A C-. This show is fucking awful. Awful, awful show. This show puts regular standard NXT television and like it's like some WrestleMania 25 match with Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. And make it look like that with this show. Compare to that. And I'm not saying that show's good either, but still. Watch this week's show on NXT. It was kind of awful too, honestly. But not as awful as this fucking show on SmackDown, may I tell you. That is your Friday Night Absolute Suckdown April 3rd, 2026 review on this very YouTube channel, Lucas E. Allen 1018, and all audio platforms including Spotify, the Lucas E. Allen Show. And thank you all for watching your Friday Night Absolute Dogshit Suckdown April 3rd, 2026 review. Like I said, I'm Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube, and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show. Hopefully, knock on wood. Wow, that's a long-ass knock there, to say the least. I can have, more content, hopefully, maybe even tonight, honestly, for Thursday, April 9th of 2026. Right now, what time is it, people? It's 7:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, East Coast of Syracuse, New York. So I want to get one more podcast out this evening in the state of a sports podcast, or a wrestling podcast, or not even pop culture podcast. I don't know, man. But until next time, I trust you definitely meet next time, everybody. Peace, love, right? I'm out here. Love you all big time, to say the least.